Welcome back to Knitting Addiction. Today we're going to talk about learning how to knit a ribbing. We've learned what garter stitch is, which is knit every row, and it gives us this nice ridge that looks the same on both sides. We've learned knit a row, purl a row, which is sampled here. That's called stockinette stitch, and it is smooth on one side. This is my knit side, and it looks like it's little V's. See the little V's in there? And this is my purl side of my stockinette stitch, and it looks like it's little bumps, little purls on your work. Now we're going to try working a ribbing, and we're going to do a knit to purl to ribbing, and I'm going to stick with yarn in my right hand just for ease. So knit your first 2 stitches into the and off and in and around the back and out to the front, and when we purl, your yarn has to be in front, so you've got to bring your yarn through the knitting needles to the front. Then you're going to purl towards you, purling towards you, yarn goes over the top. Now to knit again, we have to put that yarn back to the back, and you only have to move it at the beginning of every change of stitch. So I move it forward again to purl, and I'm purling towards my pearl necklace and making little pearl bumps on my work, and then I'm knitting on the back. Today we're going to talk more about working a ribbing and learning how to read your stitches. We've started a nice knit to purl to rib on our work, and instead of trying to remember knit the first 2 stitches, purl the next 2 stitches, I teach my knitters to learn to read the fabric that you're looking at. If it's a purl, and I say knit the knits and purl the purls, if you're looking at a purl stitch, that means you need to purl it in order to make a ribbing. So I'm going to bring my yarn forward, go into the stitch, hop over the top, scoop it out the back, and I'm purling the stitches that look like purls on my work. Then when I get to 2 flat stitches, 2 little V's, then I'm going to knit them. So if I'm moseying along and watching TV and chattering with a friend, and I forget was I on a knit to or a purl to, I should be able to look at my work and say, oh, those are flat. That means it's a knit stitch, so I've got 2 knits to go and 2 purls to go. Now when you flip your work and turn to come back the other direction, that's where this gets really helpful, because I'm ending with 2 purls. So when I turn my work, I want to be able to look at my work and say, oh, those are knit stitches. I'm looking at a knit stitch, so now I know to start with 2 knits in order to keep that ribbing working. So if you see directions that say knit the knits and purl the purls, this is what you're trying to make happen, and it's going to make a nice, tidy ribbing.